Welcome to WWE Podcast number 20. I'm going to be doing talk about Monday Night Raw, Smackdown Live, some news and rumors. Then quite a week in wrestling this week. Let's start with Monday Night Raw. I thought Raw was good for the most part. They have 3 hours to fill, so there's gonna be stuff in there that's not gonna be all that great or good, but they gotta fill 3 hours. So, and US Network won't go back to 2 hours, so WWE's kind of stuck. But yeah, they need to get some fresh matchups and new storylines going and freshen stuff up. But I enjoyed a good part of Raw this week. Raw started with Roman Reigns coming to the ring, cut a promo about how he lost the Intercontinental title last week, how he's going to the Universal title at Royal Rumble. Owens and Jericho came out talking how Reigns isn't going to win that Rumble. How Jericho beat him last week for the U.S. title, and Rollins come out and cut a promo. Strowman came out. Then Lesnar came out at the end. They all brawled with each other. Lesnar ended up giving Roman Reigns an F5. Laid him out. So I really don't know. It was a good opening segment. The Royal Rumble match with Owens and Reigns could go either way. Last I heard, the plan was to do Owens versus Jericho for the U.S. title. Those plans could change at any time. WrestleMania plans have been changing left and right this year. It's been crazy. Vince can't make his mind up on anything. Ridiculous. But I thought that was a good opening segment on Raw. Next, we had Enzo and Kaz take on Rusev and Jinder Mahal in tag team match. Finally got the tag match. It was an okay tag match. Nothing special. Enzo and Kaz won. They pinned Jinder Mahal. They got their revenge. I don't think the feud's over yet. Rusev didn't get pinned, so they can still do Big Cass and Rusev one last time. Who knows? Next, we had Ari Daivari take on Drago, whatever his name is. This was a, kind of short cruiserweight match, but it was good for what it was. Jack Gallagher was on commentary. I love Jack Gallagher. He's awesome. He's very entertaining. Love him. Big fan of his. Hope they give him the cruiserweight title at some point. I really do. Because the fans love him. Next, we had Anderson and Gallows take on Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw tag title. I thought this was a good tag match, but the ending was kind of weird. Sheamus ended up punching out the referee. Another referee came in, counted 1, 2, 3. So Gallows and Anderson thought they won the tag titles. And instead, they make Sheamus and Cesaro look like the heels, and Anderson and Gallows will look like the baby faces. Very weird. Very weird ending to this match. That was a good tag match, though. These teams work very good together. They have good chemistry together. I think Anderson and Gallows will get another shot at the tag titles, maybe after Royal Rumble. They could win the tag titles then. But I think Anderson and Gallows should have won the tag titles years ago. Not years ago, but months ago. When they first came in, they faced the New Day all those many times. They should have been getting the tag titles then. Their booking has not been great at all. No, they always missed the boat with Anderson and Gallows somewhat. They have. I hope they either give Anderson and Gallows a tag team titles version or trade them to SmackDown Live and put them back together with AJ Styles. One or the other. Next, we have the Jimmy Superfly Snuka tribute. It was very sad he died. People have mixed reactions on the tribute. I thought it was a great, well done tribute. WWE's video packages are always great. They always do a great job on their video packages. But they also added a Jimmy Snuka collection on the WWE network as well. So, but I thought the tribute was done very well. It was great. Rest in peace, Jimmy Snuka. You will be missed. Send my condolences out to Snuka's family and Tamina. Next, we had Sami Zayn, Reigns, and Rollins backstage talking, and Sami Zayn wanted to be part of the Shield, and Rollins and Reigns wanted no part of it whatsoever. Kind of made Sami Zayn, yeah. You can tell they're. I don't know what Sami Zayn did to get heat backstage, but you can tell tonight they were trying to bury him in some ways. But I hope they don't totally bury Sami Zayn because he's very talented. Put him on SmackDown Live. Put him in the Intercontinental title picture on SmackDown Live. Good place for him. Next, we had Rich Swann versus Tony Nese. Match never started because Neville came out and attacked Rich Swann. Beat him down. Tony Nese tried to attack Rich Swann, but Neville threw him off once. He tried to do the answer. Neville threw him over the top rope. Neville has been great as a heel since he turned Neville heel. He's been great. I love heel Neville. It's great. I think he'll win the Cruiserweight title at the Royal Rumble. To be honest with you, I mean, these damn New Day promos with Titus O'Neil. Oh God, they're not good at all. They're just not entertaining at all. Why do they keep putting Titus O'Neil and New Day together? It's not working. It's really not. You can tell WWE has no idea what to do with New Day right now. They're split backstage and what's New Day. Half of them want to turn New Day heel. Half of them want to split New Day, but the problem is they split New Day. They have no idea what to do with New Day if they split up. So they don't know what to do with New Day right now. It's ridiculous. Some want to turn New Day heel. Some want to split New Day, but the problem with splitting up New Day is they don't know what to do with New Day when they do split them up, how to use them. So they're kind of stuck with don't know what to do with New Day. You can tell they have nothing for New Day right now at all. So Titus ended up taking on Big E. If Titus won, he got Big E's Royal Rumble spot in the Royal Rumble match. Big E won. It's actually pretty good match, actually. A lot better match than I thought it was going to be. So, okay match. Not bad. Big E won, of course. Next, Charlotte came out for a promo about Bayley, about how Bayley's average, how she's like everybody else, how she grew up as a wrestling fan, went to shows, just like AJ Lee did. Bayley, AJ Lee, and Sasha Banks very much alike in some ways. But moving on. Charlotte came out, cut a promo about Bayley, about the Royal Rumble, how Bayley's not going to beat her, how she'll beat Bayley at the Royal Rumble, how Bayley's just average, how Bayley doesn't belong into the on the main roster. Bayley came out and cut a promo, she did some rhymes which were okay. Bayley is still over with the fans a lot. She still sells tons of merchandise. Do they need to tweak her gimmick a little bit? Maybe. But there are plans for Bayley to win the women's title at WrestleMania. So that's going to be cool to see on the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania. But no, there's going to be a triple threat match, a fatal four-way, a one-on-one match. There's been talk of all three matches at WrestleMania. Charlotte versus Bayley. Charlotte versus Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Charlotte versus Bayley versus Sasha versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania. So who knows what they're doing at WrestleMania? They changed plans so many times it's not even funny. Who knows what's gonna happen at WrestleMania? With the women at least. They could do many different things with them. They could do Sasha Banks versus Stephanie McMahon. They tease that. Who knows if they'll go anywhere with it or not. They could do Sasha Banks versus Lita. Sasha Banks is supposed to have a big match at WrestleMania, so let's wait and see what happens. That's good. It was a Bailey came off a little cheesy, but it was a good segment for what it was. Charlotte has been doing so much better as a heel, so being as a heel for a while. We had Cedric Alexander take on Brian Kendrick next. This was a very good cruiserweight match. I enjoyed this one. Kendrick and Alexander. They're both very talented. They both work very well together. Cedric hit the lumbar check for the 1, 2, 3. Alicia Fox came out during this match. Tried to help Cedric, but he didn't want her help. Noam Dar came out too. Attacked Cedric before the match. Alicia Fox plays crazy very, very well. It fits her very, very well. She does a very good job at it. But who does crazy best? Is it Mickie James? Is it AJ Lee? Is it Alicia Fox? I saw that somebody asked on Facebook who does crazy better, Mickie James or AJ Lee. It was pretty down the middle. But I think AJ was winning just slightly. There was some for both, so it was a pretty close race on Facebook between those two. I think I'm going to do a poll on Facebook who does the crazy gimmick best. Alicia Fox, AJ Lee, and AJ Lee, Mickie James, or Alicia Fox. I'm going to do a poll on that later on Facebook and see what that says. Alicia Fox is very entertaining as a crazy person. That gimmick, it suits her very well, so she's being used, so that's good. Just let her keep being crazy. It's entertaining. So we had Strowman, Jericho, and Owens beat. They take on Reigns, Sami Zayn, and Rollins. Strowman ended up pinning Sami Zayn. This match was actually really good and entertaining. Has some crazy spots in it. They need to come up with some new, fresh matchups and storylines. Stop doing Reigns versus Owens and Jericho every week. Because that gets old after a while. I don't know why Vince still thinks he has to get fans to cheer for Roman Reigns. It's not working. Turn Roman Reigns heel. Stop trying to force us to cheer him. It's not working. The fans booming on the building every single week. Open your eyes, Vince. Open your ears. Turn your hearing aids on, Vince. They don't like Roman Reigns. Turn him heel. Then, after the match, Braun Strowman took Sami Zayn, beating him up the ramp on the stage. Reigns and Rollins made the save. Then Jericho and Owens came and attacked both of them. Owens ended up putting Reigns to the announce table to end the show. I thought the ending was very good. Owens finally looked strong for once, and they booked him strong by having powerbomb Reigns to the announce table, so that was good. Overall, I thought Raw was good for the most part. They needed how to just balance out the 3 hours a little bit better, but they do have some stuff on during Raw. The cruiserweights are always entertaining and good in the ring, so you can look forward to the cruiserweights. They're finally getting storylines with the cruiserweights, so that's good. Finally doing that. So that was Monday Night Raw. Let's talk some Smackdown Live. Before that, Kurt Angle is the first, Kurt Angle is the headliner for the 2016 WWE Hall of Fame. Kurt Angle deserves it. Kurt Angle should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. Kurt Angle is one of the best wrestlers and technicians we've seen. He deserves it big time. And I hope that we see him wrestle at least one more match in WWE at WrestleMania, maybe. Wait and see. I hope he gets at least one last match in WWE, either against Rusev, Rollins, or AJ Styles. I like to see Angle have one last match in WWE. He deserves the Hall of Fame. It's awesome he's finally in the Hall of Fame. It's about damn time. It's true. It's damn true. So congratulations, Kurt Angle. You deserve it, and it's about time. Smackdown Live. I thought Smackdown Live was actually really good this week. Smackdown Live has benefited from the draft, from the brand split so much. Smackdown Live has been so much better since the brand split. You can book 2 hours so much better than 3 hours. And they've done a great job with SmackDown Live for the most part. We started SmackDown off with Shane's huge announcement he had. People were speculating all day long what it would be. Shane came out. He announced that at the Elimination Chamber, the WWE title would be defended inside the Elimination Chamber. So it should be interesting to see who's in that. I think AJ and Cena will both be in that match. So as far as AJ Styles and didn't like this at all. AJ hated this. I hope they're not teasing a match with AJ and Shane here, because I don't want to see AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon really at WrestleMania. AJ deserves a bigger match than that. I know he's McMahon and all, but AJ couldn't believe that he's going to be defending the title inside the Elimination Chamber, and he didn't think it was the right call, the right decision. He said it was a stupid, dumb idea. And Shane said, "That's if you beat John. That's if John Cena doesn't win at Royal Rumble." And AJ couldn't believe he said that. Cena came out. Then The Miz came out to cut promos. The Miz has been doing a great job as a heel on SmackDown Live. He's been one of the top heels in WWE since the brand split. Has done great things on SmackDown Live. I hate to admit it, but he has. Cut some really good promos. The stuff with Daniel Bryan has been really good. He's one of the hottest things on SmackDown. So let's set up Miz versus AJ match next. And the match was good. In the end, we saw AJ attack Cena outside the ring. So that led to a disqualification. Miz attacked Cena, tried to attack Cena. Cena reversed it. Cena ended up hitting an AA on AJ Styles. Good opening segment. Built towards the Royal Rumble, so that's good. Like the Miz and AJ match. Could have been a little longer, but excuse me. Nikki Bella came out to cut a very short promo on Natalya. Told her to come out here, and Natalya was in the crowd. Natalya went to the merch stand, asked where her merch was, took down Nikki's and Cena's merch, and they fought backstage. The promos are terrible between Nikki and Natalya. The brawl was fine, but the promos have not been good in this feud whatsoever. The brawls have been fine, but the promos have not. And everybody goes after Nikki Bella for the same reason. How she got here because of John Cena and all that stuff, and how she slept her way to the top. Every woman she feuds with goes with the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. They need to come up with something new to go after Nikki Bella with. It gets old after a while, although it's true, but everybody brings it up. Everybody she feuds with brings up about Nikki Bella. Actually, slept her way to the top. How John Cena got her to the top. What's for John Cena? She wouldn't be where she is. And everybody says that. And I know there's nothing else to go after Nikki Bella with. I get that, but it gets old after a while to hear the same things over and over and over and over and over again. Although they're mostly true. it is what it is. I'm a little bit interested in this feud, but not much at all. I don't see what it does for either women. They're both veterans, so what does this do for either women to win this feud? It's not helping anybody. You know, it's not helping any up-and-coming talent. It's not building up any up-and-coming talent. I'm much more into the Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Mickie James feud. I'm much more interested in that, and I'm much more looking forward to that going forward. Next, we have Dean Ambrose take on Randy Orton. This was a good match. I don't know if Randy Orton was working as a heel or a babyface here. I don't know. I don't know if Orton's a heel or a babyface or not because he gets cheered no matter what. I don't know if the Wyatt family are heels or babyfaces right now. I have no idea because they get cheered. Bray Wyatt's over with the fans. It has been for a long time now. I think they want the Wyatt family to be heels, but Ambrose and Orton have always worked well together. So Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper were at ringside for this match. Luke Harper tried to get involved in this match. Ambrose ended up rolling up Orton for the 1-2-3. After the match, Orton was pissed. Harper was pissed. They tried to fight each other. Bray Wyatt broke it up. Broke it up. And oh man. And Luke Harper accidentally punched Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt just walked out on them. So I set up Luke Harper versus Randy Orton for next week on SmackDown Live. And they also announced the whole Wyatt family will be in the Royal Rumble match. There is talk of adding Eric Rowan back to the Wyatt family when he comes back. So we'll see if they do that. Make the Wyatt family even bigger and stronger. So, but I enjoyed the Orton and Ambrose match. Next, we had Jerry Lawler come out for the King's Court. He came out dressed in his 1993 Jerry Lawler outfit, which we haven't seen in years, and it was kind of cool to see they went totally retro with it, and they let him wear it again. So kind of cool to see that, but I guess it was Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler didn't talk at first at all. Then he got really personal. How Ziggler said he caused Jerry Lawler's heart attack, and all his elbow drops. They showed him doing elbow drops onto Lawler's chest, and he said he would finish the job tonight. Lawler said, "How do you know? No matter how many times you do that, you'll always be a loser." So Ziggler super kicked Lawler in the chest, and Lawler got up and yelled, "Ziggler! Ziggler, get back here! Ziggler!" Ziggler just turned around, but he kept walking. I hope this is not lead to a Ziggler Lawler match. I really hope they don't lead to that. They showed the Kurt Angle Hall of Fame thing again on SmackDown, which was really cool. Awesome for Kurt Angle going into the Hall of Fame. Next, we have the main event of Alexa Bliss defending the SmackDown Live Women's Championship inside the steel cage against Becky Lynch. I enjoyed it. I thought Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss was a good match. They could have used the cage a little bit more, but they used it. Good part. Alexa tried to climb out really quick at first. Then Becky tried to escape the cage, and Lala Luchador was standing in the doorway, so she couldn't escape. Alexa tried to move on Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch countered into the disarmer. Then Luchador came in the cage and kicked Becky Lynch in the head. Alexa Bliss hit the DDT. Pinned Becky Lynch 1, 2, 3. So Alexa Bliss won from help from La Luchadora. They tried to beat down Becky Lynch after the match. Becky Lynch tried to fight back. She knocked down Alexa Bliss. Then she pulled off the mask of Laura Luchadora, and it was Mickie James. I said from the start it was going to be Mickie James, and it was Mickie James. Mickie James is back now on Smackdown Live. We're going to see if it's going to be a three-way feud. Becky Lynch, Mickie James feud. What role Alexa plays in this? Interesting to see where it goes. Well, I'm looking forward to a Becky Lynch versus Mickie James match for sure. Should be a great match. Good feud. Looking forward to it. And the women's match for WrestleMania right now for SmackDown side is up in the air. There's talk of Mickie James versus Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella versus someone. Didn't say what the women's title match would be though. But I said Becky Lynch would most likely be in the women's title match. I don't know how they're going to do Nikki versus Becky when they're both baby faces unless one of them turns heel. And with Becky feuding with Mickie James for the next couple of months, I want to see how they're going to have time to turn Becky a full baby face and have enough build for that. But we can wait and see. Who knows? I don't think Nikki Bella needs a WrestleMania match on the main card. She can be on the pre-show. Let other women shine on the main card for once. Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Mickie James, Becky Lynch. Let them shine on the WrestleMania main card for once. Give them the time to shine. Nikki Bella doesn't need it. She's been there. She's done that. Let the other girls shine. Stop being a spotlight stealer. Stop making everything about you, Nikki Bella. Stop. Let the other girls shine. Let's give them a chance to be a part of WrestleMania for once. The cage match was good. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch. Been a good feud, entertaining feud. Matches have been good. I don't know if Alexa defends the title at the Royal Rumble or not. They could do one more match with her and Becky at the Royal Rumble, where Becky wins the title. That's possible. But I don't know. Let's wait and see what happens. It'd be kind of cool to see a women's elimination chamber match for the women's title at the elimination pay-per-view in February. That'd be cool to see. But I don't know if they'll do that or not. Wait and see. But it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see that match. I'd be all down for that. There is talk of Kurt Angle. That was SmackDown Live. SmackDown was really good this week. It's been good for the most part since the brand split. SmackDown has benefited greatly from the brand split for sure. Viewership's been better. The overall shows have been better. Fans love SmackDown Live. They praise it all the time. There's been talk of Kurt Angle being a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble match this year, so it'd be cool if he is. I think that'd be really awesome. Fans would go nuts if they heard his music after a Rumble. They would go nuts. So I was waiting to see if that happens. Kurt Angle could wrestle 1, 2, 3 more matches with me, but that's on the wait and see if they come to agreement on that or not. They could have. They're just keeping it quiet. We don't know. Who knows? Mickie James as Luchadora. La Luchadora. I said it was her from the very start. I knew it would turn out to be her. It made sense. It was a good way to reintroduce Mickie James. What they do with her now, I hope they give her one last run as women's champion. To be honest, I think it'd be cool to see Mickie James as SmackDown Live women's champion at least one more time. Give her that last run as champion. She's going to the Hall of Fame within the next 2 to 3 years, hands down. She's under either a 2 or 3 year deal with me. I've seen both. So she could go into the Hall of Fame next year or the year after that. It will be soon. There's been rumors of Samoa Joe versus John Cena at WrestleMania. I think it'd be a good way to debut Samoa Joe is have him cost Cena the title at Royal Rumble to start the feud. Put them both in the Elimination Chamber match. You can have Samoa Joe beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Give him that rub. Give him the big monster push. I think that'd be really good. Since Vince is not doing Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania anymore, who does Undertaker face? I have no idea. It was talking about Raw Superstar. I read that it's not going to be Braun Strowman. Vince says wants to do Roman Reigns versus Undertaker too, but he hasn't made his mind up yet. Reigns doesn't have any set match for WrestleMania yet either. So only 3 matches locked in for WrestleMania right now are Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, Triple H versus Seth Rollins, and Shaq versus Big Show. Only 3 matches locked in for WrestleMania right now, those 3. That's what I've read anyway. And Goldberg might be main eventing the Fastlane pay-per-view in March. Don't know again too. He could face Owens, could face Reigns, could face Strowman. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Lesnar right now is not being advertised for Fastlane pay-per-view, so excuse me. Sorry. It would make the most sense for Lesnar to cost Goldberg his match at WrestleMania or attack him after his match, one or the other, to continue the feud. Those two going into WrestleMania. I think that'd be a smart idea. But I heard Undertaker versus Strowman, Undertaker versus Reigns, Undertaker versus Cena. It's WrestleMania plans have been all over the place. I've heard Jericho versus Owens for the U.S. title at WrestleMania. Chris Jericho just signed a new WWE contract. He didn't say how long it was, but he just signed a new contract with me, so I'm assuming it goes through WrestleMania. I can see him doing a ladder match either for the Cruiserweight title or the IC title at WrestleMania. No idea what to do with the Miz at WrestleMania. The Miz needs some kind of big match at WrestleMania. I don't know who, but some kind of big match. I'd love to see Daniel Bryan versus the Miz at WrestleMania, but WWE won't clear Bryan, so I have to wait and see on that. So I'm glad Kurt Angle's back with WWE finally. It's about time. Sad that Snuka died. There's mixed views on that from fans because of what he was accused of. He wasn't even charged with murder. He was charged with manslaughter. They think he killed that woman accidentally. Was what I've been reading and I have been told. But that case was whole another messed up thing, and who knows what would happen with that. But Snuka's health was a big issue. He wasn't, able to stand trial because of his health. So, but I'm glad they did the video tribute on Raw to Snuka. He was a legend. He was a legend for what he did in the wrestling business. That's what I did, because what he did in the wrestling business. That's what it's about, him being a wrestler, what he did for the wrestling business, for the wrestling fans. I remember when Snuka jumped off the top of the cage, did the big splash. That was awesome. Superfly. I hope WrestleMania this year has a really good card. It's a great show. I don't know how Vince is going to top Kenny Omega and Okada from Wrestle Kingdom 11. He wants to. I don't see how he can do that unless they do AJ Styles versus Nakamura, or AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins, or Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles, or something like that. And let them just go and do their thing. Vince says he has something planned for WrestleMania that the fans are going to love. Don't know what it is, but that's what I read, and to wait and see. The Rock is supposed to be part of WrestleMania in some way, some kind of angle with Vin Diesel or some part of WrestleMania somehow. The Rock said he'd be at WrestleMania 33, so. Too bad he's not wrestling, but. There's rumors of Beth Phoenix going to the Hall of Fame this year. Christian, Rick Rude, DDP, Natural Disasters, IRS. I think that's a very good class for the Hall of Fame this year if that turns out to be the class. Rumors of Daniel Bryan going in either this year, if not this year, it'll be next year, most likely. Goldberg was supposed to go in this year, but does not look like Goldberg isn't going here. Goldberg doesn't go in here. Goldberg will go in the Hall of Fame next year and be the headliner for next year. It does not go in this year. Because they're putting Kurt Angle in, so I don't see Goldberg being part of the Hall of Fame this year, but next year, most likely, yeah. So at one point, they're talking of Goldberg being the headliner. Then they get the deal done with Kurt Angle, so he was the headliner. But this has been WTNA Talk Podcast number 20. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back tomorrow doing another podcast with somebody joining me. So that should be fun. Until then, see you guys later.